What I wish that other people understood about dyspraxia is that inability to do certain tasks or inability to coordinate is not the same as intelligence. My name is Sam Frampton. I'm a mission safety analyst at the Civil Aviation Authority. I deal with technical reviews for satellites and launches from the UK. My journey into this role started with physics. I went to the University of Lancaster, studied physics for 3 years before moving on to a space engineering master's at the University of Cranfield. I was first drawn to physics because I was excited by the idea of being able to describe how things work on a fundamental level. And actually what I was drawn by was trying to use that knowledge to do something cool. And that something cool ended up being space engineering. There's so much that we use space for every day. We use it to navigate on our phones, we use it to understand what the weather's going to be like outside tomorrow. There's all these things that actually we need space engineering for in order to work properly. And I was drawn by the Hollywood exciting, wow, let's go and explore the cosmos, but also actually the more practical side of this is what we do and why we do it. I have dyspraxia, which is a developmental disorder. I was diagnosed with dyspraxia in primary school. One of the things I always remember was trying to get my pen license at school. Everybody was given a pencil, and on the board we had everybody's felt tip pen lined up with their name printed on it. And once you reached a certain level of handwriting, you'd be able to get your felt tip pen. It was your reward. And one of my earliest memories is that pen with my name on it being one of the last on the board, because I just couldn't write, I just couldn't get the knack of it. I knew all the stuff, I knew what we were learning, I just couldn't get it down on paper. I think that has really driven how much I've pushed myself in my career. My disability influences my work in quite a number of ways. I think I'm quite lucky to be working in the time that I am, because obviously we've moved on from handwritten notes and handwritten memos, which if I had to do that every day would be really, really difficult. But everything we do now is on laptops. That's the main accommodation. And it almost doesn't feel like an accommodation, particularly in STEM, because everybody uses a laptop. It's just a done thing now. So I've been quite lucky to get away with that in my career. When I was diagnosed, my mum was told that actually one of the ways to help deal with it is to do things that require a lot of that really finicky coordination, and that might help alleviate some of the symptoms. Now I'm really into my rock climbing. It's something that I really enjoy doing. I go out every weekend that I can, trying to climb up the biggest cliff that I can. It's about trying to overcome those limitations that you maybe put upon yourselves or maybe other people put upon you. Just go for what you're passionate about and try, because you may think that you have limits, you may think that you have barriers to entry, but actually if you come to something with passion, you come to something with the right attitude of wanting to try and wanting to succeed, you will. People who don't have a disability, they will also struggle with different things in whatever field of work they are, whether that's STEM or otherwise. But actually, if you have a disability and you're aware of it and you know the accommodations you need, that's a great first step to getting into whatever field you'd like.